Welcome to the Rural and Business Modeling for Digital Platforms, targeting services in rural areas. In this episode, we will look further into the segments of interaction and facilitation in the platform canvas. Thank you for your attention so far. We will now continue along the recommended working order for the platform canvas and have a view on steps 3 and 4, interaction and facilitation. Without interaction between the consumer and producer segments, there will be no platform business. Interaction is therefore crucial. To enable interaction, we need facilitation. So, the important interaction activities on a digital platform. Interaction is what creates co-creation on the platform, where consumers and producers match, build dialogues and exchange needs and solutions. The interaction is what enables the creation of value in a platform business. The work to be done by the interaction is to carry and deliver the value propositions for both consumers and producers. When we found ways to build the interaction to support the value propositions, and also when we can do this in an easy and uncomplicated way, we significantly raise the reasons for consumers and producers to engage on the platform and continue to do so and stay on it. Please note that interaction is going in both directions. The way that producers are able to interact with consumers are equally as important as from the consumer to the producer. However, when starting to explore the ways of interaction on your platform, it might be more familiar to think from a consumer perspective and even describe this in ways of a customer journey. As you continue to work on the interaction, please remember to check your value propositions. Are they met with this interaction? Are there gaps to fill? Can the way that we now think about the interaction bring updates to our value propositions? As you define interactions, do not take things for granted. Even smaller functions of interactions needs to be noted. This is important for the definition of needs for facilitation, which we will move over to now. Facilitation can be seen as the engine of the platform. It is here we define the need for technology, methods, processes, security, and even part of the governance of the platform. This is the high-level recipe for the technical functions on the platform. What kind of user experience do we seek? What activities do we need to monitor? What external connections and APIs are necessary? What already existing solutions and plugins are there for us to use? How do we build trust and security? There will be many questions to sort out when it comes to facilitation. We urge you, from the perspective of driving a business modeling process, not to get stuck on the detailed answering to these questions. Instead, try first to describe a vision of your technical facilitation. A vision that really support your interaction for delivering the value propositions. As this vision is described, then bring it to technical expertise and try to sort out what is possible or not. Please do not scrap ideas that is not possible by today's technology or within reasonable development costs. Keep these ideas, monitor future technical development, and this might then become your future development and innovation of your platform. The facilitation segment is very technical, but it is also home for definitions on how the platform are to be managed and run. What is the purpose and guidelines that this platform relate to? In platform businesses, such transparency are very important to gain trust from users, investors and other stakeholders. Facilitation holds a strong connection to the interaction segment, but it is also of great importance for the segment of metrics. We will come back to that in a later episode. But already now, it can be good to think about various kind of metric data that we would like the platform to present back to us. What KPIs are of interest? How can these be monitored? What technology is needed for the automation of such monitoring? If we then summarize this short introduction of the interaction and facilitation segments, they are the driver of actual interchange on the platform, the way that value propositions can be delivered. We seek interaction that can carry this at the same time as the ease of use and low thresholds to engage are at play. Much of this relates to technology and how that is facilitated on the platform. As we bring on technology, we can create huge possibilities, but with technology also comes constraints and how to questions. Without being naive, try to keep a vision for the technology and not only relate to technology available today. A digital platform is under continuous, dynamic development, and need to monitor and adapt development to continue to be valid for its users. The element of transparency, leading to trust from users, is also something that needs to be considered. How can this be emphasized in the way that your platform is presented? Facilitation also carries ways to monitor what happens on the platform. What is important for you to monitor on your platform? Beyond obvious metrics such as number of transactions, what kind of greater impact is of interest? Yet another part, not previously mentioned, that lies within the success of designing these segments, is that they can actually hinder producers and consumers to bystep your platform. With bystepping we mean the possibility for consumers and producers to not fulfill their interchange on the platform, but instead do transactions outside of the platform. This can of course be regulated in contracts of use, and likewise. But the far better alternative is to actually have a platform that is easy to use and comes with additional benefits, so neither the producer or the consumer would prefer to do business outside of the platform. Okay, good work so far. As you are now getting more familiar with the platform canvas, next time we will go through the last 3 steps in the working order. Step 5, covering the segments of cost model and monetization. Step 6, stimuli, and Step 7, metrics. Any questions you might have, please send Henrik or Ola an email and they will get back to you. See you in the next one.